Bill Clinton. You got me some numbers?
Yeah, this is the LA Times breaking this story. $1,040 for room service, $120 for films, $700 for just one dinner, on top of the $100,000 speaking fee. So it's not just companies, it's also nonprofits and colleges. And watch this story. The LA Times reporting that Bill Clinton demanded that he be flown by private jet from San Francisco 70 miles north to UC Davis. UC Davis said, we've never done this before. We have to ask our donors to help out with this jet.
70 miles.
There's also internal emails from the university saying, are these really necessary? Are these reasonable expenses? Are they excessive? So the LA Times breaking the story saying Bill Clinton is gouging and overcharging nonprofits and colleges, and also, on top of the speaking fees to corporations.
Hey, what's that graphic? What's that?
That's him watching you in a hotel room.
They're watching you right there.
Somebody created that graphic.
As he's calling for $1,000 worth of room service.
Yeah.
That's a shameful graphic. But
so he's a diva grifter now, apparently. All those things combined.
Now, on our set, sitting right next to me, we have a leading Democrat. Leslie Marshall is her name. Now, you've been listening to the big bill run up there by Bill Clinton.
Yes. Well, I personally, the guy is really thin right now. I don't think he could eat $1,000 worth of food. So I think that's a
looks bad,
thing.
doesn't it,
There was a meeting in the room.
This is not what Democrats want to be putting out there, is it?
Well, I don't think this is really that different than what everybody at that level puts out. Former presidents, former big names.
Okay.
Look, I live in Los Angeles. I know that Tammy used to. We have a lot of people out there, male and female, who are divas, who have, big money or flown from point A to point B. I'm not surprised. Do you say former president?
Okay.
And as a capitalist, you should be happy he's making so much money.
I really don't want to get run away with Bill Clinton's expense account in a hotel, but it does tell me something about very rich liberals. Hold on a second. Stay right there.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to what I call the Socialist Manifesto that Bernie Sanders proudly called, quote, the most progressive platform in the history of the Democrat Party. Hillary, as you can see right there, nodding along in approval throughout the 25-minute socialist rant that Bernie Sanders applied to his audience. Look at these tweets. Quote, Bernie Sanders looks like he'd rather be dead than give a speech endorsing Hillary Clinton. I don't know about that. Another one reads, Democrats promising larger government with crooked Hillary to control and enslave everyone. Bernie sold out his followers hollow promises. I don't know. Sounds like a Trump tweet, actually, but it's not. It's not, okay? And here's another one. How can Bernie rant against corporate America, money in politics, and then rest and then endorse Hillary fraud? I'm not quite sure I understand all of this lot. These are Bernie supporters, I'm told. Okay, we should have made that clear. Those are Bernie supporters following the rant yesterday with Hillary in agreement. Okay. Nationally syndicated radio talk show host and Fox News contributor Leslie Marshall, who has been with us before on the program, is with us again.
Nice to be back.
I never thought I'd see the day when a socialist took over the Democrat Party. And please don't argue about whether or not he's a socialist or not. He is a socialist.
He says he's a socialist. I've never argued with you about that.
How do you feel about that?
I think it was a wrong move, quite frankly.
Socialists taking over the Democrats?
I think what the Democrats
Are you going to vote for this?
Am I going to vote for this?
Are you going to vote for
Hillary.
socialism in America?
I think what they put in the platform, quite frankly, is in a sense, as much of a reality as that wall will be in the Republican platform. Stuart, let me say this. The Democrats bent over for Bernie to get him to do this, and I think it was wrong, because he would have to do it eventually. They were concerned about what would happen at the convention in a couple of weeks, and I think it's wrong for the party to move farther left, because Hillary has the Democratic vote. She has 4 out of 5 of Bernie's supporters.
Let me talk reality to you.
The people that don't like Trump and the moderates.
This is just silly politics.
To win.
If you look closely at what the Democrat Party proposes in their manifesto, that is disaster. But you want to start spending trillions of dollars, taxing everybody under the sun, running up the deficit and the debt to astronomical proportions. That, Leslie, is a recipe for disaster, and I think you know it.
I didn't say, I'm not going to agree with you it's a recipe for disaster. I'm saying I don't think that what you see this platform as is going to be what is put forth in legislation 100% across the board.
So they're lying.
Yeah, is it a lie?
Supporters.
I think Republicans are doing the same thing.
No,
There'll be wall.
not a question about Republicans.
Wall and you can't afford to
is it a lie?
Well, what are the Democrats?
Is it a lie? Are you putting out a lie? You're putting out something which you know
I'm not
perfectly
putting
well
out.
you're
I
not
feel
going to
that
do
the
it.
Democrats said, Bernie, this is what we'll give you. We won't give you this. They didn't give him TPP and some other things.
No wonder voters are turned off politicians.
Ding, ding,
no
ding.
wonder they're turned off politicians. If you put out that nonsense and you expect people to believe it...
You don't think putting out the guarantee of a wall...
This is not about the Republicans. This interview is about Democrats and socialism.
The Democrats, I think, have put things in their platform
I don't think you know
that
what they're
they
doing.
know that they're not going to put forth in order to get Bernie to support Hillary.
I don't think you know what you've done to America. I just don't think you know.
Well, I haven't done it.
Well, but
when I'm running for office someday,
I'm a refugee from Europe, and I really don't want to see the same thing happen here that happened there. It's bankruptcy, it is impotence, and it is division. And that's the way America is going with this Democrat Party. But I had the last word. Leslie, I've always got a smile on my face, though, haven't I? Thank you very much, Leslie. I'm sorry I was so outspoken.
Oh, it's okay. I like a strong man.
Oh, really? Okay, you take it.